Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
Elihu finally got around to saying something.
But it was just more of the same bullshit.
It's more of the same bullshit. But apparently, you either you get like 3 chances in your life because God gives you 3 chances, or you're only one of like 1,000 people that angels touch, and maybe then you get a chance. Oh, but we're not sure exactly because it could be one or the other. I don't know.
I really like the idea of a bunch of invisible angels running around just tagging people.
Right.
You're it. Yeah. You're it. You're it.
Right? Yeah. Really fucking weird.
Like, I'm picturing like them just running around like, I wonder what kind of sneakers they're wearing under their robes.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
I can't get that image out. Somebody art me up that image of angels running around wearing sneakers and tagging people.
Right, yeah. So anyway, that was Job chapter 33.
It sure as fuck was.
And today we're going to be reading
Job chapter 34, motherfucker.
All right, let's go do this.
Okie dokie. Okay, Job chapter 34.
Okay.
Then
we're back to the then. Okay.
Back to the then. Then Elihu said, "Hear my words, you wise men."
He's still talking?
He's still talking.
I thought he was done.
He got 3 chapters
God
to
damn
himself.
it.
I hate this
guy.
guy.
We didn't have to hear from the whole fucking the book of Job, and now we're like, Elihu.
Yeah, and I'll
Fuck
tell you
Elihu.
who. He's garbage.
Right?
That's who.
Yeah.
Listen to me, you men of learning, for the ear tests words as the tongue tastes food. The ear tests words?
I mean, I guess that's kind of true.
That's a really weird analogy.
It's a weird way of putting that.
I'm not sure I agree with his.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't.
We're gonna not use that one.
Nope.
I like the grinding people's, grinding the grain,
grinding
someone
other
else's
men's
grain.
Yeah,
that was good. Good, but
and him filling you up with his meat.
Right? Yeah, that's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But this one is not so good.
Nope. Let us discern for ourselves what is right. Dum continued. Let us learn together what is good.
But
Job,
wait, you're going to learn and you're going to discern for yourselves? Doesn't God tell you guys what's good?
He's going to tell you. This kid's going to tell you.
Oh.
Ready?
That's pretty presumptuous of him, I would say.
You're just an old fart. You know nothing.
I am an old fart.
This kid is young and he's going to tell you a tell.
Well.
Okay? He's going to say a say.
These damn kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He knows everything. Okay?
He sounds like it.
Yeah.
And he
So-
told us that he knew everything
Mhm.
for like a whole chapter.
Yeah. And then he said, listen.
Right?
Okay, and
Yeah.
now he's like,
Now-
I am telling you the tell.
Well, now he's telling us that our ear holes taste things like tongues. So,
All right, he's about to mimic and mock Job, okay?
that tasted good to my ear.
Job says, okay, he's quoting Job.
Right.
Job says, I am innocent, but God denies me justice. Although I am right, I am considered a liar. Although I am guiltless, his arrow inflicts an incurable wound. Is there anyone like Job who drinks scorn like water?
Wow.
You are rude, sir. You are
he
making
is.
fun of this guy covered in boils straight to his face. Like, wow. He keeps company with evildoers. He associates with the wicked. Based on what?
Bring the fucking receipts, you dumb fuck.
Right?
Tell me where you got this information. I want to know.
Exactly.
Come on, Elihu.
For he says, there's no profit in trying to please God. So listen to me, you men of understanding.
Okay.
You old farts.
Yeah.
Far be it from God to do evil, from the Almighty to do wrong.
But you're wrong.
I know, right?
Like you're wrong.
We happen to read ahead and behind, and
and we know you're wrong.
Yeah, actually, God is doing evil.
This is my problem with a lot of people. Like, maybe you just don't speak on what you don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm guilty of that too. I think we're
you
all
are.
guilty.
You talk out your ass so much.
Yeah. I think everybody's guilty.
Too.
I think everybody's guilty of that.
Yeah.
But
to get up in somebody else's face and be like, this is what God wants.
I couldn't imagine speaking for... Okay, let's assume that I believed in a God, right?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't imagine speaking for said God.
Right.
Because, it's the God thing.
Yeah.
And they're hypothetically all-powerful, all-knowing, all-seeing, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be fucking wrong if I was speaking for a God.
Exactly.
Because that doesn't seem like it's going to be a good plan.
It doesn't. It seems like you're supposed to be humble and not know.
Right.
I mean...
That's been my theory on how to handle any such God, should they exist, is like, oh, well, if you're there, then I'm just going to, I bow to your knowledge. But, since I don't believe you, I don't do that.
I don't know that I would bow even if I did find out there was a God. I would be I have a few questions and a few things I need to get off my chest.
But if you did respect and love a God that did actually exist,
okay,
would you speak for it?
I would never.
Right?
I would not, unless it was specifically, this is specifically the words that he told me. Okay? I would say, I know. I wouldn't say I know what God wants. I would say, look, I'm not speaking for him. I don't know what he wants. I can only tell you what he specifically told me.
Right. And even then, it might be directions for you and not everybody.
Right, exactly. So, he might have just been telling me to shut the fuck up.
Right.
Or, whatever. He might not have been saying all women need to shut the fuck up or all humanity need, I'm not speaking for him. I
get a little bit bent out of shape when people are like, God wouldn't want you to do this, or God says this is bad, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, when did God tell you this? Did you get it on audio? Did you record it? Because, you're saying he says these things, but I don't really believe you actually heard them. I believe that somebody told you that God thinks these things, and so you're playing this game of fucking telephone that's really piss poor.
Yeah, yeah.
So, whatever.
I totally agree with you, 100%.
Yeah.
So this kid, Elihu the boozer, is saying he repays everyone for what they have done. He brings on them what their conduct deserves. So he's just giving more of the same of you reap what you sow.
Right.
It is unthinkable that God would do wrong, that the Almighty would pervert justice. He fucking did, though.
Right.
He did, literally.
Yep.
Who appointed him over the earth? Who put him in charge of the whole world? If it were his intention and he withdrew his spirit and breath, all humanity would perish together and mankind would return to the dust. Based on what? You don't know.
Yeah.
Just because you leave the house doesn't mean that all your battery drawn objects stop working.
I have to say, if God is so righteous and right and gives people what they deserve, what about the babies that drowned during Noah's flood?
Exactly.
Did they do something wrong?
Exactly.
Other than being born?
They should have not been born.
Maybe there was no babies at that time. Maybe there was 20-year break of babies.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that either. But I have to. So if we're gonna go with the God theory and the flood theory and all that shit,
yeah, it all really happened. Sure.
You have to believe that God drowned babies.
Yeah.
And therefore, to say that he never does something to say that he punishes only those who deserve it, you're saying that those babies that died in that flood deserved to fucking die.
Or how about the whole Passover thing?
Right.
Where all of the Egyptian children and babies that died.
Yeah, what did they do? Be Egyptian? Jesus.
Yeah. Sorry. Ugh.
Right?
This is bullshit, and I hate it.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
If you have understanding, hear this. Listen to what I say. Sorry, my throat went out.
Yeah.
Can someone who hates justice govern? Yes.
I guess
we have a lot of people in power
Trump's a
today.
good example of that, isn't he?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I guess you could call what he did governing.
I mean, they're in charge. Are they doing a great job? No.
Right.
But are they governing? Yes.
Right.
Will you condemn the just and mighty one? He's not just, and he's not really that mighty.
Not only that, but he's not condemning them.
Right.
He's actually like saying that God is all powerful and good.
Like,
and
really what Job is saying
I just
is...
want an explanation,
Yeah, Job is basically saying, like, I clearly don't understand what the fuck, because I didn't deserve all this, to my knowledge.
Right.
And I would love to ask him these questions and get some fucking answers. And
Yeah.
I've been blameless all my life, so I believe that I fucking deserve answers.
Yeah, condemning him is such strong words that Job never used.
Yeah. This kid is dumb and I hate him.
Yeah.
Is he not the one who says to kings, you are worthless, and to nobles, you are wicked, who shows no partiality to princes and does not favor the rich over the poor, for they are all the work of his hands?
I don't know. I mean, I kind of... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Because, like, there were specific rules for the poor back in the Levitical law that you were to leave food for them out on the outskirts of your whatever's, your orchards, your gardens, whatever.
Yeah.
That they could pick up to eat. So that means that it doesn't mean that they were bad. It just means that they were poor.
Right.
So to say that he treats everyone fairly, why is this person rich and that person's poor? Well,
the only thing is that they're supposed to switch positions like every 7 years. So, no?
I don't think that's the case. No.
Oh.
No, there was a law that if you lost your land due to you didn't have enough money to run it, and then somebody took it over, you have the right to reclaim it after 7 years of being a slave.
I just had a prettier image in my mind.
They don't switch the poor for the rich.
Damn.
Yeah, no, the rich are always the rich.
You know what? I was confusing that with that one holiday that if you ever saw the Disney movie, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, at the very beginning of the movie, there's like this celebration, and I forget what it's called, but it's for one day, the poor and downtrodden all get to like be in charge and throw tomatoes at the king and stuff or whatever.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And I think I just had that kind of confusion. Like I had that image in mind.
Right. Well, you keep me on my toes. I gotta call out your bullshit sometimes.
No,
that is definitely not right.
It's not bullshit. It's talking out of my ass.
Right.
Which we talked about that we both do.
Yeah.
So there it is.
Right.
Okay, continuing on. Elihu says, they die in an instant, in the middle of the night. The people are shaken and they pass away. The mighty are removed without human hand. His eyes are on the ways of mortals. He sees their every step.
So
does he though?
He's saying that people die randomly all the time because God's like, you're bad.
Boom, dead.
But I don't see that happening. God would rather, and it's been said that God would rather punish the children of that person than the person that's doing the bad.
Yeah, that was
that was even back during Moses' time.
Yeah, that was the whole point of making the clan tighter and making them more responsible for their choices, because every step that they took, they knew impacted future generations.
Right, and it's even been said in Job. Like, that's been referred to in Job. So the same idea is still there.
Right.
Yet he's saying, like, they walk this fine line of saying he'll punish them immediately, but no, he'll punish them down the line.
Yeah.
And like, which one is it? Sometimes he punishes immediately, sure. Like
Like that kid that, dropped the ark or tried to pick up the ark.
Right. Yeah, Uzzah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, sometimes people get punished immediately, sometimes they don't, but there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it.
Right. Yeah,
Just
I
whatever
agree.
God's feeling that day.
Yeah, whatever he's in the mood for. Whatever the people need to believe that day.
Yeah.
Okay, there is no deep shadow, no utter darkness where evildoers can hide. God has no need to examine people further that they should come before him for judgment. Oh, excuse you.
So you already
You
don't even
know,
need to talk to him. He already knows.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, how do you know that, kid?
Right?
Without inquiry, he shatters the mighty and sets up others in their place. Because he takes note of their deeds, he overthrows them in the night, and they are crushed. He punishes them for their wickedness where everyone can see them, because they turned from following him and had no regard for any of his ways. They caused the cry of the poor to come before him, so that he heard the cry of the needy. But if he remains silent, who can condemn him? If he hides his face, who can see him? Yet he is over individual and nation alike, to keep the godless from ruling, from laying snares for the people. You have any thoughts?
I don't know that he's making a ton of good points here, honestly.
Yeah.
It's like, God's punishing nations and kings and leaving
God
snares.
is powerful,
and
blah,
whatever.
Blah, blah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, he's going to keep people who are not godly from ruling, I guess, or something.
Okay, I have to be totally honest with you.
Yeah.
When I was just reading that last couple of sentences, that paragraph,
right,
I accidentally spaced out.
Yeah.
Because it struck too close to sitting in church and hearing like pastors talk, and every time that happens, like, I will try so hard, pay attention.
Right.
And the more that I try to pay attention, the more I space out, and I don't mean to. So I don't know what was just said, except that it sounded pastorish.
No, I got it. That reminds me, like, when I have been to church, and I've been to church.
So have
I get immensely bored when they're reading passages. Like, it's so bad.
Do you ever fight to stay awake?
Every fucking time.
Do you ever have to, like, bite your tongue or the inside of your cheek or, like, pinch yourself?
I generally am leaning on my hand, and I'm, like, pulling my eyebrows up so I can keep my eyes open. I'm like, oh my God, finish this shit. What are you talking about even? Because they're usually reading from, like, the King James Bible or something, right? And it's like a bunch of me, thou, and whatever. And I'm like, oh, this is miserable.
Like, just talk. Talk. I could stay awake for a discussion.
Not only that, but, like, at least we talk about it as we're going through it. They don't talk about it. They just read the whole fucking passage. I'm like, great, that was so dumb.
Like,
but okay.
I couldn't tell you if it was dumb or not, because none of it went in.
Right.
Because I spaced out.
True.
I'm just being honest.
It's basically like they read it as, like, show,
mm-hmm.
and then they're like, if you want to learn more, come to the Bible study on Wednesday.
Yeah.
You know, like, and that's whatever.
And I don't want to come to the Bible study on Wednesday.
No, you should come to the Bible study every day with us.
Yeah, you should. Suppose someone says to God, I am guilty but will offend no more. Teach me what I cannot see. If I have done wrong, I will not do so again. Should God then reward you on your terms when you refuse to repent? You must decide, not I. So tell me what you know. Men of understanding declare, wise men who hear me say to me, Job speaks without knowledge. His words lack insight. Oh, that Job might be tested to the utmost for answering like a wicked man. To his sin he adds rebellion. Scornfully he claps his hands among us and multiplies his words against God. The end.
But they're the ones that are fucking... Like, this is so aggravating.
This is very annoying.
And...
because they're all wrong.
But it's reminding me of the flaws that are in people.
Mm-hmm.
People have these flaws. People have this need to tell you what you're doing wrong, what you have done wrong, what you probably did wrong.
And they know everything.
Right. And then what you should do. This is what you should do.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yep.
You should listen to me. That's what you should do.
Yep.
Because God wants you to do this. But I'm the one telling you to do it.
Yeah.
And obviously I know better than you do, even though it's your life.
Yep.
I hate it. I hate that shit.
I do too. Like, I can't say I catch myself. Our kid catches me all the time. Like, I'm always like, you should blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, should I? And they're like, can you please not tell me what I should and shouldn't do?
Right.
With regard to, like, life decisions, not when I say, like, you should bring your laundry down. That's different.
I think that I've actually come a long way with how I regard conversations with our kid.
Mm-hmm.
Because I couch my advice as I say it in a manner of why. I tell them why I would want them to do it.
Yeah.
Not that they need to do it. Not that they have to do it. Not that they need to do what I want them to do. But I tell them what it is, and I say, and this is why I would want you to do it. Like, I explain it.
Yeah.
And then I figure, our kid is really smart. They can make an informed decision from there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's as much as I can do as a parent, especially with an 18-year-old.
Yeah.
They're going to make their own decisions.
Yep.
And I don't have any control over that. The best I can do is try to offer it in such a way that they don't fight me on it.
You're better instantaneously. I'm better at, like, backtracking and apologizing. So, like, when they do call me out and be like, you keep telling me I should, and, I don't want to, or I think you're wrong, or that's not the way to talk to me. But no, what I'm saying is, I listen to their feedback on that, and I'm like, no, you're absolutely right. And I need to not do that. And here's my feelings on it. And I just get frustrated on your behalf because I want what's best for you or whatever.
Right.
And so
you do apologize really well.
Yeah. Between the two of us, what I'm saying is you're better in the moment, but I'm not, but I am good at apologizing.
I only don't have to apologize because I'm the perfect dad.
Oh my God. Shut the fuck up. I mean, you're 99.99% right, but that's what sucks.
All right. Well, anyway, we've gone on long enough. So that was Job chapter 34.
Sure as fuck was.
And we will be back tomorrow with
Job chapter 35.
All right, guys. We'll see you then.
Yep. Bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.